And just to know that you arriving here this morning and sitting for a moment and breathing together with all of us um, is a big deal. Can really make a difference in your life and in the world. Um, so what I wanted to do is just guide you through this beautiful meditation, this sort of celebration of all that this practice has to offer. I think meditation has sort of tapped in my own mind of the limitless possibilities we all have, and how we can recognize that in ourselves and share all of our own talents and kindness and connections with each other. I'm going to share a story that I shared already once with my afternoon group, but I thought it was powerful. So I wanted to share this story with you. My dog was in a little minor incident and had to be taken to the emergency room. I was not around. And my youngest daughter, who's 16, took the dog to get checked to make sure he was okay. And as she stood crying at the window because of COVID, she had to stand outside the emergency veterinary clinic and sort of wait to hear that he was okay, which, cut to the chase, he's fine. She was very upset and she was crying. My older son was in the car waiting, probably not a tremendous help to her in feeling better. And a man walked over to her and said, it's going to be okay. You're doing the right thing. Your dog's going to be okay, and gave her comfort. And she told me about this later. And she very sweetly said, she told me the story. And she literally said, quote unquote, "Mom, that man restored my faith in humanity." So it was very touching to me because, again, as we speak about in here, these little tiny openings of our heart and these moments of connection that we offer one another can make a huge impact that often we never even realize on other people's lives. And I think for my daughter, who has been through, like everyone, a rough year and lots of difficult things to watch on TV, in our country and the world, those little acts of kindness can mean everything. So with that in mind, I want to guide you through this beautiful meditation. And I sort of pinpointed 3 things that we're going to focus on for anyone who's been meditating that are so powerful. One is just the power of slowing down, right? We rush around so much in our lives, and there's tremendous power in slowing down. 2, the power of presence, the power of just slowing down so we can be where we are, right here in this moment. Which is a big deal. We made it to this moment, so can we celebrate this moment? And 3, can we meet this moment? Can we meet ourselves? Can we meet each other with an open heart? It's pretty easy to close off our heart, to protect our heart, to defend against pain and difficulty, but it's a beautiful thing to open to it all. And that's how we live an awakened and an alive life. So we're going to do all of those in this meditation. So join me for the next few minutes. All you have to do is listen to my guidance, find a comfortable position. This is really your time. This is your time to do all of those things, to experiment with slowing down, to check in and see how it feels to really be present in this moment, and to just check in and see how it feels to connect to the heart and to open our hearts to ourselves and to the world. So for the next few moments, just go ahead and find a comfortable posture or position. I'm going to get myself comfortable. Beautiful. You can take a moment this morning to stretch or move in any way that helps you invite in that slowing down, that helps you invite an ease into the body. As I always say, our bodies are vessels. There are vehicles, literally, like our cars. We take care of our cars. We get our cars checked. We put oil in them. So in some ways, this meditation is sort of checking in with our vehicle, which is our body. Sort of, John Kabat-Zinn likes to say, tuning our instrument for life. So take a moment to stretch, wiggle or move, adjust in any way. And as you do, you can think of those adjustments as sort of this offering of tenderness to yourself, right? It's a gift to be able to stretch your neck, to release tension. Beautiful. And if you'd like to lower your eyes or lower your gaze, you can do that for this meditation. You're also welcome to just pick a point in front of you and just use sight. Keep your eyes open if that feels okay. Otherwise, you can gently let your eyes close. And as we begin this few moments of slowing down, I just invite you to sit with why it is that you tuned into this meditation. And I encourage you not to sort of think about it too much, but to open your heart and just listen. Why are you here this morning? What brought you here? What is it that you need or want more of in your life? And whatever answer may arise, hold that in your heart. It's really beautiful to connect to our intentions in life. And as Sharon Salzberg, who's a wonderful meditation teacher, says, let the power of intention lead the way. So whether it's just a moment of calm, whether it's a moment of connection, whatever your answer may be, just let that lead the way. Beautiful. And first, we'll slow down, right? Our bodies are already slowed down in this moment, but perhaps our nervous systems are not, or our minds are not. So we can use our breath always, whenever we need to slow down. So you can think of this as a beautiful way of using the breath. We can sometimes call it an elevator breath. So take a moment just to feel that ground beneath you, or your legs on the seat. And imagining that elevator is sort of at the first floor, the bottom of the building. And just take a few deep breaths and imagine the breath like an elevator coming up through the spine as you inhale, all the way up, the elevator sort of rising through the body with the breath, all the way up to the top of the head. And when you get to the top, there's a little pause. And then as you exhale, you can visualize that elevator going back down, down through the spine, down through the back, all the way down to the seat, into the floor. And then just do that again 2 or 3 more times, just that beautiful elevator breath as a way to cleanse, clear the body, and slow down. Beautiful. And whenever that elevator breath or your exhale is complete, really emptying the body of air, just let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And see if you can just pay attention to, for just a moment, how your body breathes on its own. You don't have to do anything. You can just sit and watch the body breathing. And as we sit and just observe that breath, we can be reminded of the flow of life. Breath is a perfect example of how we can try not to control our breath or alter it in any way, but we can sit and just watch the flow. It can be really beautiful to do that. The in and the out. The rising and the falling. Beautiful. And then as we have slowed down the body, as we have slowed down the breath, we can open our attention to our whole body. We can really pay attention to how it feels to give ourselves permission to just be here. Seems kind of simple, but we so infrequently actually do that. We're always moving to the next thing, planning, busy, worrying. But give yourself this moment to really fully just be here. Feeling your feet touching the floor. Feeling your legs supported by your seat. Feeling your hands resting on your lap or by your side. Feeling your spine holding you upright. Feeling your belly softly moving in and out with each breath. Feeling your heart. Some may actually be able to notice in the quiet, the gentle rhythm of your own heart beating. Feeling your shoulders and your neck, relaxing them into this moment. And then feeling that beautiful connection of the body through the neck to your head, floating above your body. This beautiful sense of being completely connected to the ground beneath us and rising up through the spine and into the head, sort of upright all the way up into the sky. Noticing how it feels to wake up the sensations of your body, how it feels to be awake and alive in this moment, in this body, with nothing to get rid of or change or fix, but just to be here, just as you are. How does that feel? With nowhere to go, but just to be here. And with the power of this magical moment of just being in this moment in your life, recognizing that everything that came before this has led you to this moment, can kind of help us all realize how special this moment is. And one of my favorite quotes from Victoria Moran, she writes, "In this moment, there is plenty of time. In this moment, you are precisely as you should be. And in this moment, there is infinite possibility." So as we practice slowing down, as we see how it feels to just be here where you are, the only place you ever truly are, right? We can see what it feels like if even for these few moments to put down all the burdens we carry, put down your worries, put down your regrets, both of which live in the future or the past. Put down all the shoulds, the if-onlys, the what-ifs, and just give yourself permission to be here fully. Often when we do, we realize how good it feels to just be here, to just be alive in this moment. And lastly, opening the heart. If you don't already feel it, I know I do. My heart is feeling wide open. And often that's what practicing presence can do, as we realize how beautiful this moment is. Take a moment to just breathe into that heart area. Using that inhale to open the heart, to create space for all that possibility. Using your exhale to relax and soften the heart and the body. And if you'd like, some people find it really healing and beautiful to put your hand on your heart, just to feel that touch, that connection, that opening. And we can first notice how it feels to send that appreciation inward, that gratitude for ourselves, for our journey that helped us arrive in this moment, for all of the challenges we've overcome. And let that open-heartedness be felt deeply in the body, overflowing from the heart to the whole body. And then imagine opening your awareness beyond your own self, beyond your body, out into the space of the room you're in. Imagine letting that love and open-heartedness flow outward. This is that ripple effect of that positive energy and kindness. To just sit for a moment, to stop, to slow down, to be where we are, and to connect. So imagine sending that love and that gratitude outward to each other. And if there is someone special in your life who you love and appreciate, or who may be in need of love, you can hold that person in your heart and mind and send well wishes of love and happiness and peace and ease and good health. Just notice how that feels, that is opening the heart. And finally, we'll experiment with this beautiful ripple effect of the collective consciousness. And we'll open our hearts to all people in a world in much need of healing and love and understanding. Just take a moment to hold all people, all beings in our hearts. Open that heart wide open. Let that love flow outward. Notice how that feels. And I'll just offer these words of metta or loving kindness to conclude or seal this beautiful practice this morning. You can offer your own wishes or just repeat these. May all people, may all beings be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all find love in our hearts and understanding for each other. May we all be patient and open-hearted. And may we all slow down and find many moments of presence and connection each and every day. Notice the sensations of your body. Take a few slow, deep breaths. And in the beautiful words as I ring the bell this morning of Thich Nhat Hanh, who says simply and elegantly, as you move through your day, smile, breathe, and go slowly.